Every like goes towards stretching a Nissa's hole 1 millimeter per like.
Yeah.
So if we get 2,000, what's 2,000 millimeters? 2.8 meters?
It's a visible difference.
We can. I would say it's probably going to make a visible difference. Yeah.
We got J.R. Henry with the 20. Hey Sam, in a recent clip you said the 48 Laws was crap. Can you expand why? What do you think about other books like Outliers and How to Win Friends and Influence People?
It is gay. What you need is genuine confidence and purpose. If you have the confidence comes from being good at something. If you are good at something that's of real benefit to others, or is a really esteemable thing to be good at, a craft, something meaningful, building something, making, I mean, in a more limited sense, because a lot of the time art and music are just therapy for your broken mind. But if you're making art or music that is of substance and of value to other people, that's a big caveat. But any of these things, if you're good at any of these things, that will give you genuine confidence. So you can encounter some guy that's 7'1" and shredded at the grocery store, and you won't yield to him walking down the aisle. Like, you'll have genuine confidence. If you become the shit at something, you do not need to do this fake confidence bullshit that doesn't work and just makes you like, it's just transparent. It's very transparent. It's kind of pathetic. It's probably better than nothing, the fake it till you make it stuff. But if you actually get good at something, that's where genuine confidence comes from. Get physically dangerous. A tall bodybuilder, or whoever it is that you could imagine, if you imagine someone's intimidating you, whoever it is probably doesn't know how to fight. So why don't you get good at, learn how to fight? Do that. That creates like a 5'8" or 5'6" like pro boxer is a world away from whoever in terms of like physical prowess. Just get good at that. Get good at jiu-jitsu, whatever. But the fake stuff and the dark triad stuff, I mean, there's a lot of stuff you have to know, but you have to also close it out so that you're not mentally poisoned. There's a website called themasculineprinciple.blogspot.com, and it's like a super old school Meninist pickup artist dark triad women advice website.
Yeah.
And it's so old that it's like the graphics on it, it's like an astronaut sitting back in a lawn chair drinking a beer.
Yeah.
Like, it's like super 2002 like man show era Meninist stuff. And it's the type of info that you have to read, you have to internalize it, you have to learn like the reality of the world. You have to learn how dark and sinister and the chaos of the world. The world is this chaotic, dark, sinister black hole. You have to learn these types of things, but then you have to like separate that from yourself and not let that poison you with cynicism and darkness. And most of the people that I've heard putting forward the 48 Laws of Power stuff and the dark triad stuff are people who are not yet at the point in life where they have anything resembling genuine meaning or you know, what have you. So, and I think it's probably best not to. You don't want to dive into that stuff with your whole being for years at a time. You gotta know what it says. You gotta know the truth, but you cannot let that poison you.
Juice Joe says, Jet, it's not Juice Joe. I've been DMing.